Hello and welcome everyone into what is an absolutely vile weekend, but Saturday today is the final chance to get Shiny Morpeko through the quest, because I didn't realise the event finished today. I thought it was a Sunday jobby, but I don't know why Scopetic or Niantic or whatever in their infinite wisdom has decided to cut off half of the weekend from the event. We have a couple of tasks to go through and we'll try and grind for the Eevee, Spinder, no Shiny or Hundo. This should be guaranteed Morpeko, and I think the other one is a chance, but it is a Morpeko nonetheless. Quest grind today and Eevee battles as well over the course of this weekend. Make a big dent in that 100 max battle thing. It's another Spinder task. Why? Why Spinder tasks so common? I would love to pick up another Shiny Morpeko just for the sake of trades and potentially hopefully get a better one, maybe. Triple DMax spot in there. Although I think the vile weather today is very much going to curtail somewhat of an operation. How has the chase for the high voltage event been going now that it's probably finished for you guys? Did you get your Morpeko? If you didn't, don't worry, Morpeko is likely to come back and eventually make its way to being a wild spawn, hopefully. Quick loss against Candela for a guaranteed Morpeko. Let's see if the other one's going to be it. So that should be, it's an Emolga. I was so surprised I actually need to get a hundo of that thing. No Shiny Morpeko, and this one, 10 times power is a Dedenne. No problemo, but this is literally like, I hate playing Pokemon GO in this weather. Huge Todger. The jokes are endless. No, I really hate playing in this sort of weather where it's both rainy and windy. It is just biblically awful. Waste a bit of Stardust on something insignificant for a couple of quests. One's a Morpeko. The second one is another Morpeko, 823. And the numbers are the wrong way around, but they're up there. And then that is a Morpeko, 808. We have 3 quest checks. 1 is a Morpeko. 2's gonna be a Dedenne. Oh, you're not too far off the hundo, actually. It'd be nice if you were. And a Morpeko, 808. Battling the wind, we've got triple quest check. God knows what they're gonna be. Let's see. 1 is a Morpeko. Go far away from that stop. 2's a Morpeko. 1 CP higher than the last one. Oh, wonderful. And it's a 3. I was thinking, imagine if Pikachu for the high voltage event had a game crash. Game crash hat. First in-person DMax Eevee max mushroom down just to make it a bit more speedy, because the changeover's in 3 minutes and there are 2 battles right here. 6 of 100 done. It's going to be a long road. There was a range of successes on the last video. Congrats. I saw somebody commented saying they got 2 shinies out of 6 battles, which is frankly nuts. But there are lots of people who are not taking this thing massively seriously, which it's Eevee at the end of the day. I totally get it. This is not shiny, and 594. You're going to be 1 for a trade. I'm going to stand under some trees, which will all be dripping rain onto the camera. I've also somehow now magnetically attached my microphone to the umbrella handle. Thank you. Give me the G-Max. Who'd have thought it'd be such a struggle to take down an Eevee? Come on, smash an Eevee in the face, and done. Not going to leave our team behind, our prime team of Machamps. But will it be a Dynamax? No. Oh, 572, that is horrendous. Successfully thrown an electric type charge attack and an electric flying squirrel. The chase for a Hundo Emolga continues, I believe. Will it be a nice faded one? I doubt it, considering we got one just yesterday. Confirming, yes, 89%, but check. 1 is a Morpeko. Actually, that was the guaranteed quest to tell a lie. These are berries. There's an Emolga, and that's a Morpeko. 823. Flip the numbers the other way around and leave white, and then that would be splendid. Took down a Todger raid. Shiny Todger. Come on. Not from a raid. Ticks that off, I guess. But it does mean we've got 3 checks. This was a electric type charge attack quest, lovely. This is a Dedenne. I was right about that one. And this one is another Morpeko. In Friday's video, we got 76 or nearly 80 Morpeko checks. But, oh, nice. Morpeko task there, fantastic. I will say though, being a 1 in 64, we got one very quickly on the Tuesday, and then haven't really been able to chase the quest during the course of the week, unfortunately. So it is a struggle to get one today. We came back into Walpole going down that pathway, as you can see. A few more Eevee battles, but finally, we have a shiny Todger for today, a 1313 CP at Ultra Ball. I don't want any faff. I think we might have a little pause on the quest until we're going to see Subfocus tonight for his album launch thing. And yeah, hopefully heading in Central, get a few quests before the event finishes at 8. And that's a 1-star PvP. Happy days. It's a shiny for the video. I'm going to quickly put some dust into these things. We have 3 power-up electric type quests to get done. So there could be Dedenne, could be nice for shiny, and there is a Morpeko, and our final quest possibly Dedenne. Lovely. Well, welcome to Monday afternoon, people. We're back out for a little bit of an Eevee grind to try and tick off as many max battles as we can do. We do have Max Monday later, which we'll be partaking in. Unfortunately, the power spots today, they're not distributed terribly well. We're trying for some decent Eevee Dynamax because we've done quite a few. As you may have seen there, this is our 45th max battle in the quest to get 100 of them completed. We didn't film anything terribly much yesterday. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I picked up a cold from a fellow family member, which is just lovely, so I'm trying to ward that off with scarf and medication because I'd like to be out for tomorrow's Final Justice event that's getting going with Keldeo and Shiny Keldeo becoming available for a paid ticket, which we're definitely going to get. Let's jump in an Eevee here. And I will say, if you haven't done so already, please go and check out the Incensed podcast because we've just dropped yesterday, as it stands recording, episode 250. That's right. A quarter of 1,000 episodes we've made it through there, which is hell of a milestone for the podcast. So shout out to Ian and Mark and of course Coopsy, who originated with the podcast. We've been going for a long time. Go and drop it a download right now, people. As it stands, we've still not really had anything typically good from a battle. The best Eevee we've come across has been from a random trade, 96% with 15 attacks. So I think we'll be putting that one to one of the preferred evolutions, Dynamax Eevee. Let's see, because it's going to tick over to 12:30, which means they respawn. It's not shiny in 583. There's no event. And I will say this, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, but I can't remember if I said this on the Saturday bits, but it's incredibly weird that the high voltage event finished on the Saturday evening rather than running through for the whole weekend, because I'm quite lucky. I do content. I'm able to go out during the course of the week and chase these things, but not everybody is able to do so. So Saturday and Sunday is kind of the game days for people who want to go and chase for shinies and stuff, and they missed out on half a weekend's worth of event because they chose to end the event early. As you can see there, 612, that is the hundo CP. We've got one. We've got a 4-star DMax right here after way too many battles, I will say, because obviously on the Friday, before we even ticked over to level 76, where you need to do 100 DMax battles, we've done 32 or so to get our shiny. We've done a further 57, so that's a lot of DMax Eevee, because basically there's been nothing else available. But it's 4-star DMax goodness, which is really nice. Great trophy. I don't know what I'm going to put it to be honest. We'll have to keep it stacked in the storage for now. That is really beautiful. It's definitely something I wanted to get. Great little trophy. And just as we arrive here to the next one, I will say we're burning through the max particles right now, but even by doing this, we're going to get 6 every 30 minutes here, maybe Max Monday as well. It's gonna be a slow endeavor. I don't think we're going to tick the 100 max battles off today. Not a problem necessarily. Well, we're now back out for Max Monday. This should be kicking off any second. There's literally a countdown over there. And if we look, we only have 13 battles left to go, which is immense. So what I'm really hoping is that when it switches to 6, it keeps the half-hour rotation. My fear is that because it's a Max Monday, one day, that's not accurate. Come on, cycle on through. Or maybe the Max Monday is the fact that it's an hour without Eevee. No, see, honestly, how stupid is that? That they've been half-hour rotations for the entire weekend, and then the Max Monday, it's an hour timer. That, to me, makes no sense at all. I've done with 10 remotes for the day as well, so that's how we've managed to bolster the numbers. Actually, while we jump into that, I know I mentioned earlier that Saturday evening, Francesco Master and I went to Subfocus's Contact album launch over at Coco. And that was an insane gig. Any drum and bass fans out there who watch the channel, I know there are some of you out there. Actually, after the show, we hung around the stage entrance. We got to meet Culture Shock, not for the first time, and Subfocus. I last saw actually at his Evolve album launch in 2023, but it was good to have a little chat and get the CD signed by him, so that was fantastic. Actually, any fans of the album Contact, my favourite track from that is probably the final one, Fade. Eevee done and dusted. How many of these we're going to put on camera? That remains to be seen. And it's gonna be a non-shiny of 577. That's kind of bog standard, really. That's a shame. While we're meandering between Eevee stops, I would like, of course, to say thanks to every single person who's an awesome Patreon member. Starting to fall over while doing this. Each and every one of you are on the rolling credits here in every single video are highly instrumental in us being able to do what we do here. We wouldn't be able to do the live events, push with the content and do as much as we actually do here on the channel every single week, in and out with the events, we're in for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your contributions through the platform of Patreon, and a big thanks to all of you who've hit that subscribe button as well. 22 minutes before the end of the Max Monday, and I will say it seems that they've increased either the power and damage that you can do during the Max Monday, or they've decreased the difficulty of Eevee, because I'm taking these down faster than I have been all weekend. But that is our 100th max battle, people. We're hitting level 77. Once we check and see what this final damn Eevee's going to be, I'm just about done, honestly, with this Dynamax Weekend. Best part of £100 British has gone into the max particles, and that is almost the floor just to finish off. Boom, and it's already ticked over our 44 platinums, I think it might be. Oh dear. Let me know in the comments below how the DMax Eevee weekend ended up going for you. I will say that this one for some reason just didn't catch. Why? What we've accumulated over the... I mean, you know what I've got, basically the good stuff in the video, but this is the 69%. But oh joy, hopefully it doesn't crash. That is level 77 achieved. Way too many max battles. 505 Pokemon caught and 46k have been walked. Let's see what we're going to get. We get a pose, which I won't be using, but we do get a postcard increase, lovely. An incubator, some passes, and the nanabs are going to go into the bin. Level 77 is where it gets difficult. 400 buddy hearts to accumulate, 400 kilometers to do, and 500 research tasks. The buddy hearts and the research tasks don't really worry me too much. I like playing the game. I've got 5 shundos to best buddy. 400 kilometers is going to take a while, so this is where we're going to sit at level 77 nice and pretty for a little while. What I will do is we're going to look up Eevee and Dynamax and Evolved. 135 battles done over the course of this weekend. Just the one shiny DMax Eevee. That was it. I am over the odds, theoretically, in a 1 in 64, but we did get that hundo earlier today, which is great, but given that everything else has been pretty trash, that's a tough weekend. I will say, if I was going to do this and I didn't have the 100 max battle challenge to do for the level up, I wouldn't have done that many battles. I'd have been very content with my 1 shiny from 32 battles and probably called it quits right there. I only grinded it because I know I had the battle challenge to do. Let's say we're going to take a pause on the DMax system for a little while, but I will say, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and stick around with me for more Pokemon Go content, because of course we've got the Final Strike, I think, event starting tomorrow. Is it Final Strike or something along those lines, that brings in Keldeo with the Resolute form. We can form change our terrible Keldeo, and Shiny Keldeo is coming in a paid special research, which is definitely something we're going to get. Check out the videos available on the screen and keep your viewing experience rocking and rolling. I greatly appreciate you guys sticking around, but I will say as well, until the next time, I'm going to blind you guys and say, do take care.